Are we live? I think we went live. Hey, everybody. I look like crap. Can't take a bath again this morning. Actually, hey, we're on video. Oh, you're losing stuff all over the place. Oh, you're going to give that to mom or something?
No.
What is this?
I need it for the dog in my house.
What's all this Bigelow tea?
Oh, I put it there. I have it there all the time.
It's just been sitting in here all this time?
Yeah.
This is my favorite tea.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, I love this tea.
The gray.
No, Earl Grey or English tea time.
Yeah.
Earl Grey. This is my absolute favorite. And then the other one is English tea time. That's Bigelow tea. That's not overly expensive, but it's really good tea. I'm just kind of peeking in here, see what my employee's grabbing around. I don't know why he is using a bag. Do you know what this is, right? This is an anti-theft travel-on bag that he's using. Do you know how much this is worth? Well, I guess it's not going to be sold in my store now. It's an expensive bag. Now, I guess we'll be selling it used. Oh, speaking of selling stuff, on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central and on Friday at 7 p.m. Central time at the Key Webco YouTube channel, I get on and I'm doing what's a real loss liquidation. You'll probably never run across another one of these in your life. What that means is when you see a liquidation sale, normally that means, oh, we've got to get rid of all this stuff, so we've only put a penny profit or something, very little. They say that, but they still make a couple dollars. That's not a loss liquidation sale. That's a liquidation sale. They just called it that. A loss liquidation sale means that the products are already lost. That means the business itself has already written off the investment as a loss. They're not going to use it. And they don't try to get any profits. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to start a bonfire. But instead of burning up $1 million worth of stuff that a lot of sellers can make a fortune on, I was convinced to start a show. It's a clever idea to start a show. I listened to that. Of course, I didn't really want to waste my money or time, but I started thinking about it. I was like, that's actually rather clever. So what I've decided to do and what I've started doing is you basically come in on Wednesday and Friday and you just tell me what you're interested in. Guys, I've got $1 million of inventory at my cost. So basically anything you name off, I probably have something laying around. Now, my employee hates Wednesday and Friday. He hadn't even started really doing it much, and I know he's going to hate it. Because when you get on there, you say, oh, I'm interested in this and that. And his job is to run out to our warehouse and be pulling some items in that you might be interested in. Then he pulls those items in, and we literally just go on the screen. You have to be in the live show to save this money. We literally just go on the screen, and I hold up. Let's say you ask for betting. Well, let's say you ask for this travel-on bag, which we won't be selling because my employee is using it. But let's say this travel-on bag's in there, and I say, okay, these are $45 online retail. I think I paid 11 or 12. Yes, I think I paid 11 or 12. I'd look it up. I paid 11 or 12, so you get this for $6. Well, that's pretty damn good. You can buy that for $6. As a matter of fact, you really luck out because this could go first class. So if you bought this for $6, you'd only have to buy a $10 box to get it to you. But let's say I have 50 of these, and I probably do, and you buy all 50, and I give you a little bit lower price because you're buying 50. So you get your total. Well, let's say you don't know what the shipping is going to be. You don't know what it is yet. But seriously, you bought 50 of them. Chances are it's going to go in a regional box, or not a regional box. We don't use that. We use cubic. It's cheaper. Chances are it's same speed. But chances are to go in a cubic box, this only costs us $7 to $10 to mail it to you no matter where you are. We're right in the middle of the country, so I'd never pay high shipping. So, my dogs. So chances are, come on, get in here. Where's Betty Boop?
I don't know.
Well, find her.
Come on.
Come on, Harry. Get in here. Get some food. Come on. Get in here. And find Betty Boop. I let her out a while ago. She'll come when we leave. Sorry. So let's say your order, I'm just going to make up a number. Let's say your order total came to $100. Now, 50 of those. Let's say your order came to $100. Just round it up. And it can be all different kinds of items. You're not buying just one thing. See, shipping doesn't matter until the end. So let's say you bought $100 worth of stuff. You got like 10 bags and maybe a little comforter and a couple. Hey, back, buddy. and maybe a sheet set or something. So I look at your order and I'm like, well, it probably costs $30 to mail it to you. It's got the big comforter and all that. But you know what? You just spent $100. Free shipping. See, that's the trick. You want to buy enough stuff from me that I'm like, okay, this is a box actually getting a lot out of my warehouse. As soon as I realize that you're going to buy enough stuff that's going to get a bunch of stuff out of my warehouse, I'm not kidding you. Let's say your box came to $100 and you decided, I'm not quite ready to check out yet. Let's see what else you've got up here. So I see pulling up items. Let's say there's some cheapy flashlights, like Dollar Tree flashlights. I got 300 of these. And you're like, oh, you know what? That'd be a great stocking stuffer. You got 10 of them? Yeah, I got 10 of them. Oh, you already spent $100? Yeah, just throw them in the box. Do you see what I'm saying? It's going to be as much stuff as I can get you to get and get out of my house, or it's not in my house, out of my warehouse. That's the objective. The reason that started this, and it took seconds, I started, by the way, my employee is going, hey, Harry, cut it out. Dog's going to make noise. My employee is running over to our peach tree, which is just on the other side of the fence. Hey, enough. Let me drive up the street. He'll be crying the whole time. He wants to go over there with my employee. Well, my employee is over picking a bunch of peaches that are just on the other side of the fence, because I'm sure that is very tempting for the cattle to want to get those peaches. They just started falling off the tree. We've only got one tree that needs harvested, so he's actually doing that right now. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of peaches. I think some have worms, some don't. I actually ate one yesterday, didn't. But they can be cut up and done. I think we might be taking a tote of those over to my mom's. We already, middle of the night last night, I went out and picked a whole bunch of peaches, and I got a couple totes that I've already started prepping at home, getting them ready, cutting them up, making sure get the seeds out and the worms and stuff. So I guess I'll be making a peach cobbler here pretty quick. But my employee said, well, we better get those peaches out because they're just right on the other side of the fence. And this morning, I wake up and there's a goat. We don't have goats. There was a goat in my yard from up the street. I guess there must have been a really loud thunder. I wake up this morning real early because I was out there picking peaches. And as I'm picking them, I see this real cute little thing bouncing around. I'm like, what the heck? Let me see where my employee is. I'll just drive around a little bit while he's doing that. Actually, I haven't been over here, so I want to take a peek. Oh, yeah, there's quite a few right there. You got quite a few of them. That's the only tree with them on them, right? Yeah, get that emptied. You'll be almost done. All right, I'm going to just drive around and come back. I have no idea where Betty Boo is. I let Betty Boo go to the bathroom early this morning because I was out there doing the peaches. She's running around on the farm somewhere. I kind of need to pick her up before I go because we are going to go to the cancer hospital. You know what? I'm almost done with that, guys. I hate it. I really hate it because I've been doing this for years. First it was parrots. Then I brought my my giant tortoise up there for a while. Oh, this guy's got horses out over here. Yeah, there was something was going on yesterday, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Well, he just jumped right back over the fence. My neighbor over here has horses, and it was on he just mowed, that's why. Okay, yeah. He just jumped right back over the fence. He saw me coming. My neighbor over here on the other side has horses, and the horse was on the other side of his fence eating the freshly mowed grass. Saw my car and jumped back over the fence. That's not good. I just wanted to do a quick little drive along my property line this morning. There's I don't know, I didn't think there was a bad storm, but it must have been worse than I thought because I'm actually seeing branches down, and there's a fence down over there that's not mine. I gotta turn around or we're gonna lose signal here. By the way, we're driving along the side of my property. I don't know if you realize this, but I'm actually on a rather large farm. Not huge, ginormous or anything, but big enough. right, I am pulling into a neighbor's drive, which I probably get shot. I know this neighbor, he won't shoot me. He'd shoot anyone else. Alrighty, so we're gonna go back. My employees should have those little bit of peaches picked by now. I got most of them last night. We decided last night because, I never finished. I was sitting there picking the peaches in the middle of the night. They're early this morning. And I liked it because I could actually do it this morning. The moisture's a little high, but the temperature's okay, so I'm not doing too bad. I actually was able to do my lung treatment today. They're gonna test me. And I think I'm doing good. Look at the lip color, not even blue or anything. So I think things are starting to level off with the breathing again. But as I'm sitting there picking the little peaches, I see this little kind of like gray, whitish gray thing bouncing. And I don't know if you've ever seen a baby goat. They don't run. They kind of prance. They kind of pop. They jump. It's really cute. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what is that popping around over there? I couldn't really see it. I'm real old. Well, I bend down, pick up a peach, and all of a sudden this little thing comes popping out of the weeds, grabs the peach out of my hand, and bounces off across the street. Well, just then, a car comes down the street. Have you seen a goat? I said, yeah, right over there eating peaches. And they're way down the street. So I don't know what was going on out here yesterday, but yeah, I had a little goat in my yard this morning. But that's the other reason. We learned a couple years ago. We have fruit trees around this farm. Most of the orchards at the other. But we learned a couple years ago to make sure that we always pick that stuff. As soon as one falls off the tree, you got to pick it all because it's just too tempting to be on the other side of the fence. Because we don't have any trouble today. Everything's good. I think he should be about done. I still don't see Betty Boop. Oh, stomach. He might have taken him in the house. I think we're going to take some over to my mom's, but I don't know. I don't know if he plans on that or not. We might prep them first and then take their already made stuff over there. I'm not sure. Oh, man, I've got some legal crap I got to do. My paper's finally dried enough. I asked them if they need, I took pictures of it. UPS, oh, by the way, I called them, bitched them out, up one side, down the other. Legal documents, they tape it onto my fence in the rainstorm without the little plastic bag it's supposed to be in. So I took pictures and I sent it off to the lawyer. It's for a class action suit. And it said it's the little sign stickers, on all these. There's like 100. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they even included the return envelope. Oh, that's not too bad. I only have 6 places to sign after I have the lawyers look it over. Class action suit thing. All right, where the heck is he? Is he still over there picking peaches? He looked like he was about done. I got most of them last night. All right, medical. I have, looks like I didn't look at the other phone, but before I left the house, I know a couple nurses are going on Twitch to see what I'm saying today. So I'm going to recap that real quick. That was that little chime you heard. People's listening in, telling me. All right, so to recap my medical, it's an easy day, guys. I'm going up. They're going to check my water level in the lungs, which I think is pretty good. No nurse this morning. My head's a mess. Notice I've got the hat on again. They're going to have to treat it several times. Not thrilled about that. But it's not dangerous, so at this point, so they're just going to try to get rid of. I have bacterial infection on my scalp I can't get rid of. I have no immunity to that bacteria. I'm an oddball. So they're trying to get rid of it. It's a nightmare. And let me see, what else do I have going on today? That medical, that's it really, I think. I do have to pick up drips and stuff, but I don't know if I can do that today. Not sure. I'm supposed to. I think I have a partial drip here. But I'm supposed to pick up drips again. Whenever I'm getting the stuff done on the head, I'm always on a drip. Oh, it looks like you only got 1 tote worth. All of them are gone now? Just a little tiny bit, and that's way up high? Oh, okay, we'll get that when we get home then. Nothing on the ground, though. All the ground and the lower branches are all gone. There's just the one little branch up top. Okay. Are we taking any of those to Mom or not?
Yeah, all of them. Let's go.
Well, I see you eating them over there. All right. Well, hey, come on. We gotta go. I get Betty Boop can just stay here. Let's go. I don't have all day. It's already 8:30. Ha! Dexter is stealing peaches and eating the peaches out of the container. Come on, Harry, get in here. No, get in here, Harry. You're gonna get to go by yourself. No Betty Boop today. She's off screwing around. You know where she is. Nah, she's under the house. She's under the house. She likes to when it's not hot. See, when it's hot, she jumps right in the car. But she knows I'll leave her with the other dog. Male and female. This one's too young. So she knows that I'll go ahead and leave if she doesn't come get in the car if it's not hot outside. She doesn't ever leave the yard. She'll just sit on the porch and she'll mess around with Dexter. Then when I come home, she'll be all, "You left me here." But she may come trotting over. Sometimes she comes when I honk. If she's hungry, which she's not, because I gave her treats this morning. I've been up all night. I didn't want to go to sleep last night. I want to keep an eye on things last night. So if she hadn't had her morning treats, she'd get in the car too, but she's already had her treats, so she can't be bothered. It's this dog that they want at the hospital. Oh, I thought that was her. It's this dog that they play with. They used to all play with Betty Boop, but now she's old. She doesn't want to play as much. So they play with this one. Oh, but I never finished. I'm about ready to, and this is for also, Twitch is still being listened to. Unfortunately, guys, because of that cancer wing change and my medical change, it looks like I am not going to be going to that facility ever again. It looks like I'm going to be going to one that's down the street, which means that instead of actually being in the same building, I'm going to be in a totally different building from now on. So I'll probably be taking the dogs anyway, because the other building has another place where I can take them for a few kids. It's not a cancer hospital, though. That's where I've been going for years. That one's, I think, neurological stuff that they do at that facility. So I will be going to a new ward with the cancer dogs, but their visits are much less necessary because they're not chronic. That means I only have to pop in once a week, and probably all the patients that they do. So it's a lot different now. So I'm probably going to be cutting down on the amount of dog drama in the car. What else is going on? I'm trying to think of the hospital stuff. This morning, I got to do the normal bank thing and all that crap today. I did not see my deposit this morning, but that's not overly unusual on Monday. Sometimes it takes longer. But I'm just planning on it not being there, because as soon as it goes in there, it's going out. I have a $1,200 bill I have to pay today. Every Monday, I pay $1,200, and that's supposed to get me checked in. But it gets drained before the end of the week. But basically, I don't want any overages at the hospital, because then they bill me, and it's like double the money. And so far, we've been really good about avoiding that. I had a real problem early this week. I had a chargeback that I could have avoided in a roundabout way, but I went ahead and let it go, so they busted the guy, and they did. They arrested him. He was in Morocco, and he'd been stealing computers and computer tablets from e-commerce sellers for over a year. And then finally, do you know that is a travel-on bag? You know that's worth a whole bunch of money.
Yes,
we really shouldn't be using that.
It's missing the lock.
Oh, is it missing? Oh, well, then it's yours. Okay, good deal. And it's yours now. So you picked one that was missing.
Somebody's on the back, but not the lock.
Oh, that was the one that we got as a return.
Yeah, no lock.
Oh, no, that was one Melissa got as a return when it was on Amazon. Oh, okay, well, that's okay then.
It's missing the lock and the
Okay, Melissa got that as a return then. That's been a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no wonder you use that. I was all in the video here. Hey! I was all in the video over here griping that you were
Somebody
using
would buy it with the dollars for it.
No, you just keep it.
Nice.
We've got other ones.
That's cool.
But back to it. So, well, let's talk about the sale thing. On Wednesday and Friday, I'll be selling some. Hey! Yes, I see that. Wasp got you. How many? 5 wasp got you. That's why I could. Hey, enough. That's why I quit picking last night. Give him his toy. That's why I quit picking last night, because if I saw the wasps flying around my head, actually, hey, enough! Give him his little freaking toy.
No spray. No, keep it. Well, you didn't get shut up.
I've got the cologne. I got the president cologne.
For the fleets.
The stinkiest, foulest thing we've ever had. I got the president cologne. That's how I get the dog out of the back seat. I use president cologne. What else could be more repulsive? And it works. I got president cologne. Nasty stuff. That'll get your dog quiet. All right, so let me recap real quick. I know that hurts.
By 2 times too.
Yeah, but you're not too swollen. See, if I get stung by a wasp, guys, I get anaphylactic shock. Okay, do we still have my EpiPen?
Yeah, it's in the bathroom. Yeah.
There's one in the bathroom? Okay, yeah. Because I almost got stung. I was out there picking last night, and I hand hit one of them that had a wasp in it. What they do is they burrow into the peach, a wasp. They eat all the sugar.
It's a nest up there.
And there's a nest up there, too.
Yeah, it's a branch, the nest.
Oh, the big drippy thing?
Yeah.
Is it wasp or bumblebees?
Man, what?
If it was bumblebees, we'd be getting the honey. We have wild bumblebees. And boy, getting honey out of them is not an easy thing. But it's really, really good. And I don't have any honeybee hives. I have the hives, but no bees. So we've been getting our honey last couple years from the bumblebees, which is not an easy venture. I can't do it. He has to do it. He does. He puts it looks like he's going into space. He's got these breather on and the helmet and the little beekeeper outfit. Smoke blowing all around him. It does. It looks like one of those tacky 1970s space movies where they put him in beekeeper outfits and spray silver glitter on him and run smoke. That's what he looks like.
Make you run till you get beat.
Kill me.
That was
so what we're gonna do. What we're doing today is basically I have 2 hospital trips. I have my morning, which is my IV feed because no nurse. My morning, which is IV feed, then they're going to look at my head and then they're going to check my lungs. My lungs are probably pretty good, so this morning is going to be easy. They're going to treat my head like they did yesterday, and then 6 hours later, I go back and I get another treatment and a UV. Now, they did that yesterday, and I've been up all night. I had a little drama last night, so I stayed up all night. As far as I can tell, everything is pretty much kosher. Everything's going along the way it should be going. My head thing, notice I'm wearing the hat so I don't scratch. It's bad, but it's repairable. A really bad flare-up. I mean, like in one day, I had no detectable bacteria in one area, and then within 12 hours, I had a 3-inch circle all pest and juicy up. I even had my UV cap on when it happened, so that's a bad infection. Well, they got rid of the main source, they think. Nothing was juicy this morning. This is for the nurses that watch. I hate to start my show like this, but more nurses watch in the morning than any other time. So nothing really juicy. It's all dried up. So I think I'll be all right. I think I'll do the double trip today, and then they'll probably have me do a single tomorrow, and then I might even be back to normal by Wednesday. You never know. It's a nightmare. One thing breaks, the other thing breaks. He's looking for Betty Boop. He's like, oh, you left without her. No, she's down there. She's in the woods screwing around. Yeah, she's in the woods. Yeah, she's chasing a squirrel or something. She don't care. Betty Boop doesn't really care if she goes with us or not. She's just as happy being left home, and she'll be on the porch when we get there. This one, we can't let him out of our sight for 5 seconds. He'll just run off somewhere. Dumb as a stub. You're dumb as a stub. Hey, Potters, you're dumb as a stub. You notice how he stayed in that back seat, give me the evil eye? He knows I have President Clone in the front seat. He's gonna behave today. He's like, I don't want to smell the president. Betty Boop got stung by a wasp last night when I was over there.
Again?
Yeah, she got it the second time. She was over there sticking her nose in the peaches I just picked, and it stung her right on the nose. She was like, oh.
Sweet.
The peaches came out pretty good.
It's fixing.
And they split because of all the rain.
Fixing, yeah.
They split.
Fix.
All right, so we're on my way to my mom's house. You're going to be on hold for a short time. It's a pretty much normal day. There's nothing for me to adjust, I don't think, today because it's not in there yet. So it'll be a regular day. I had to pay $1,200 this morning. I hate Mondays, guys. See, I have some of the money come in that I need, and I use what I make through the week to make up the difference. But I had a transfer that's supposed to have been in there Friday, still not there. Well, it wasn't when I checked. It might be there today. It's in lieu. I mean, it's supposed to be there, but it takes forever. It's a transfer that I'm getting from a place I normally don't get transfers. Sometimes it takes a little longer, especially when this transfer's coming from China. It takes a little while. My Philippines transfers, that's normally me going out. Those they get there the next day, but some of the ones in China take 5 days, 5 business days. So it's a little bit of a nightmare today. I do have to stop. Oh, I have to go by the water company too. Mm-hmm. I have to do that. Are they open?
Well,
I think they're open. 8:30, I think. Yeah, so I have to go by there today too. I have to check my balance right when I get there, but everything should be all right. If I get what I need today, then everything will be okay. Then this next part of the week will be easy peasy, hopefully. Oh, is that from the
yeah, only missing the lock. It's a lock.
They come with a
combination flashlight.
Flashlight.
You can see
those travel-on bags, guys. If you are traveling and you want one of those security bags, they can't scan you and you're standing in line and stuff. Those travel-on bags are really, really nice. They're tad pricey, I feel tad pricey, but for what they do, that's like $45, $65, $45 to $65. Directly from the manufacturer at $65. Well, they have a higher price, but that you can get it for $65. Just scan it; it should come up. You're gonna have to scan with Google now. You can just look it up by typing in the model number. He's looking up the travel-on bag. You can see because that one has the security locks gone. That's why it was returned. They kept it. We get a lot of problem with the travel-on bags. That's what they do. I know the security lock's on it because these are factory sealed from the manufacturer. We check everything before it goes. Mm-hmm. But this particular bag didn't come back from us. It came back from Amazon, which isn't me. I had another one, not this travel-on bag that I sold, and they said, the security's not there. Because what they do is they take the security lock. That's where all the money is. They take that off and the key, and they say it wasn't included. And then they send it back. So they get their free security lock from you, which is like $35. It costs as much as that bag. They won't tell you a price, will they? You got my manufacturer. Yes, you got my manufacturer site. Yes, but you got my manufacturer site. Yeah. That's not to buy it from here. You found it. You know what you found?
Well, yeah,
my listing on eBay, which is closed. You found my eBay listing, which is now closed. Yeah, that's why you can't find it. It's my eBay listing that's closed. The only one with that one. Well, not anymore. It's not on eBay now. All right, Dad is gone, I guess. Yeah, Mom is probably waiting on me. Let's go in there and tell her what's up. Give her some peaches. There's not too many, right?
I had to buy the box.
Oh, that's not very many. It's like 20 or 30.
No, it's not a lot.
All right, well, we'll be back in just a minute. I'm sure the dog will get up in my seat, but we'll be back in just a minute. Oh, gosh.
I'm running late. Uh-oh. in the back. Back. Go in the back. In the back. Good boy. There's nothing here. Hallo. Wow. Back. No, some beats. No. Don't play with this. It's not a toy. No. What is it? You have it.
Alrighty, guys. It was funny. I was watching the dog and the employee in the car when I was inside. That's not for the dog. The dog can have none of that. That's got real chocolate.
Oh.
Not the fake milk chocolate.
No, look at it.
Yeah, but he can't have any of that. Alrighty, next stop. Bank. Oh, yeah, bank and then water company. Because that'll be just about the right time. Hey, get in the back, you little monster. Okay, now I gotta think. Give me just a moment, guys, because I've got some logistics to do here. Hey! I gotta do math.
Cool.
Huh? What do you want?
Nothing.
We'll deal with that.
You did it, yeah. Cool.
Yes, well, we'll get there when we get there. Would you quit nagging? Sorry, I just got through saying I'm trying to do math. All right, hold on, guys. Being interrupted and nagged for things already. First, I gotta do this. All right. Hold on. Now I gotta make sure I put the right amount in the right account. You know we have to drop in both accounts. because I have an odd number coming out of PayPal. So that means I actually have to put the money in there, or they'll do that double card. They'll do that double card transfer thing. So I actually have to put money in this bank and the other one just so it's the right amount.
Yeah.
But the amount's all covered. Okay, so this goes here, and then because that one goes in the PayPal. So what am I putting? I'm dropping 3 in this one. That should be right because I've got 1,200 coming out of this one. If I put 3 and then okay, yeah, that's gonna work. It's gonna work. Nightmare. I didn't get my big transfer today. It's because my transfer's coming from a different company than I normally get my transfers. It takes longer. Do. Hey, not in the hole today. 1, 2. Just 3 going in. And I won't have to get any dollars out of my pocket today. I'm at the bank, guys. I had a chargeback, and then I have a deposit to cover the chargeback. But the deposit is coming from AliExpress. Well, they said, 2 to 3 days process. It should be in your bank by Friday. Well, it's Monday. It's still not in there. It is coming, though. I did track it. But once it gets there, it's late. See, I've already had to drain all my resources to pay my Monday bill. So after it gets there, the next set of bills are going to be due. So I'm not going to really notice that it got deposited. And if I have any other chargebacks or anything, it's going to be serious drama. Are you okay, or do you need me to go get you an EpiPen?
No, I'm feeling...
He got stung by 6 wasps this morning. I would die. I'd be dead. But that's why.
feel weird.
Yeah, you look a little funky today.
The swollen.
Yeah, you're all swollen. You know that hand's gonna double that size.
I know.
Did you take an epi?
No. Era que nace mal.
You know, no, we've got the Benadryl. Why don't you just do that? Don't do the epi thing, because that's too strong.
No, but
and those EpiPens are hard to get replaced. You know, there's a shortage on those. Did you guys know that? If you have allergic reactions and you have an opportunity to get a doctor to prescribe you more, this is crooked. And you have an opportunity for a doctor to prescribe you more than 1 EpiPen, tell them you want a subscription for 12. Sometimes they'll do it.
Is the 4-legged child with you?
Oh yes, and he's waiting too. He's waiting. He's got his eyeball on you and saying, that woman better give me my darn dog treats. You too. Here we go. Hey.
Hey.
Guess what you get, Harry? Lady at the bank remembered you. The little tiny poodle treats, but he doesn't care. He gets real upset if he doesn't get his little poodle treat. She always gives him 2 because they're so big. So yeah, I dropped some money in so I can pay my medical. That's very, very, very good. I will not have this. I'll always have money drama, but I won't have this money supposed to arrive and not. It's very rare that it happens. See, most of my transfers are either directly from Shopify or PayPal or between my 2 banks, and that happens very easily. That happens very, very easily. They definitely, it's almost like clockwork. Now, the one that I get delays on is my Anchor podcast. That could be anytime, and nothing happens on the weekend with them. Nothing. I might have to sit here for 4 minutes or something.
Oh.
I don't know when they open, but I want to go in there.
8:30 now.
Oh crap! You know what?
8:30.
Oh, so they are open.
Yeah.
Let me think. How am I going to do this? Let me see. Which one do I need to use? Now let me think this out. Because remember, I just put that money in there.
I saw that receipt yesterday.
Do you know?
Era 1:30.
Okay, then I'll use this.
I saw yesterday receipt.
Okay, so I have to use this. Okay, and that won't mess with my deposit.
Yeah.
No, different account. So it's really hard. All my finances is all completely new now. It's totally different than what I used to do. Because PayPal and eBay are totally different. Nothing's coming from there. I don't even use it. Well, I have PayPal, but it's just to process orders. All right, before I do this, I got to run through the math again. I still need to drop $10 in PayPal just so it comes out even and they don't do that cross charge thing. Okay, so I got to make one more deposit today. All right.
What is it? Harry. Where's your dog? Ah. Where is Harry? Go back.
That woman goes, I always love it when you're in here. She goes, you are so funny. I was having a good time in there talking to the water company. I'm sorry it took me so long, but we had a good time talking. I really like this lady over here. But she goes, oh my gosh, do you have to go? And I said, Melissa, would you? She just called us.
Yeah.
She obviously wants to talk to us because she watched the video yesterday.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so go ahead and call Melissa. Melissa Paz is giving us a call. I hung up on her. Well, no, I'm on video. She'll know. You just call her on your phone. She should answer. She's probably wanting to know where her package is.
Yeah.
So just push call. Don't put that on speaker. Talk to her first to make sure that everything's kosher.
I cannot hold my phone. No, put my fingers down.
I don't want to talk on speaker. Shh. No one cares.
I know.
Hey, Melissa, I'm on video, so I'm calling you on Horacia's phone, but you're not on speaker. No, see? You use some really nasty Spanish words. Hold on. She wants to talk to you.
Okay, yeah.
She's asking about her box.
Yeah.
I told you she'd be asking her about her box.
Yeah, it's getting today.
Today. Yes, that's why we're gonna make sure we
It's
mail
gonna
that
be in
today.
a big box. In a big box. Can it be? Yeah, can it? Oh, I'm sorry about that, bro. Today you get.
She's been waiting for this sheets that we haven't sent yet.
Lo siento, lo envió today. I don't know how to say that. Okay, lo siento. Well, yeah. I get confused. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Okay, it's over here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, let me talk to her real quick.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's alright.
Yeah, so I wanted you to bitch him out. Did you bitch him out?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, because I've been on him to ship that. Of course,
Today,
I
yeah.
didn't have the money last week, but
Today
we
is
got it.
Monday.
We got it to ship today.
It's in a big box.
Yes, it probably would have. You are including the mattress protectors too.
Brother, like sport or cowboy.
Okay.
Sport or
Okay,
cowboy.
yeah, we will have that in the mail for you today, and it's priority, so you'll get it in a couple days.
Sports or cowboy.
Okay, good. Oh, don't forget, on the beginning of the month, we're going to do a live show for the real estate and really sell yourself on that, because I think we're going to get some views. That guy that flipped that huge house, you know. Okay, yeah, when we have a chance to chat. Call me later today. Okay, hun. All right, bye-bye. Melissa and I are really good friends. She's a sweetheart. Now, you know she's married.
That's very
and
nice.
everything.
I know it's very nice.
Oh, Melissa's a sweetheart. You know she... Okay, now wait. Hospital. Paid the bill. You can buy everything you need to normally buy at the gas station. Go easy on... If something's 10 cents cheaper, do that.
Well, they spend 20 times.
Yeah, well, try to go under 20. We're really watching the money because I don't want... You guys all know what I'm talking about, probably with the PayPal thing. You know, if there's a certain amount in your account, and then you have to write a really big check, so to speak. You know how PayPal will take and zero out your PayPal account, and then it will reach over into your bank or whatever card you have to back up your account. I don't want any reaching over anywhere. If I pay out a certain amount in PayPal, I need to make sure it clears within PayPal. Because what happens is I don't have the multiple accounts. I've only got 2 now. Oh, I have 2. I actually have 3, but one's the employees and I can't use that. So, why is that blinking like that? Oh, he hasn't paid, that's why. Sorry. So, I don't ever want anything to be charged at a PayPal where it reaches over into your bank and takes the difference. Now that's good because then nothing bounces. But today I have a $1,200 expense coming out of my bank, and I have my normal expenses and my daily hospital, which is why I kept the money for the individual deposit today. In other words, the $1,200 check that I'm getting, well, it's not check to draw, is actually not $1,200 today. It's $1,050. So, because I've got the cash for the rest. I'm doing that because if I tried to charge the whole thing on the PayPal, $10 would, see, I was trying to shuffle that. $10 would suck out of my bank. Then when the charges come out of the bank, I cannot count on that any additional deposits, because what's going to come out is going to basically almost zero it out. Plus I paid the water bill today. So it all is going to work out. And we figured it out, and I have a variant of $20 today. So we're at the gas station. Instead of using the card and then have to put the $10 on PayPal, we're at the gas station using the cash on hand today, because that would have been the $10 that broke my back. So, but it all worked out. Everything's going to get paid. I did the water thing, and I actually paid for an extra month on the water. But they said, well, we just got your next month bill in. I was like, oh, really? I said, well, how much is it to add it? And so you had a low bill this month, so I went ahead and paid next month. So that'll help. That's all my money crap that I talk about. All right, so let's talk about something fun. What can I think of that's fun to talk about? There's a lot, but something with e-commerce. Something with e-commerce. I would tell you about my show tomorrow, but to be honest with you, I have no clue what I'm talking about. So let's go look and see what my show tomorrow is about. I'm overwhelmed, guys. I've got way too many things going on, if you can't tell. Shoot, how do I even find that? Oh, on his phone, it's a little problematic. See, I'm not on my phone, or I'd already have it looked up. What group, what page is attached? I think net is attached. Let's see. I'm not really sure where the announced events are for that one, because I didn't put it in the other ones. See, I don't do all my events in the same place because, okay, well, here we go. Oh, no, that's not going to help you either. Okay, on the Key Webco Net site, that's on Facebook. That site, probably seen it. The only events there are my selling events, so that's not this show. So maybe on my, or did I do the event in the group? See, I only do the events once a month. It's just to get my schedule. So let's see, I can probably find it here. No, it doesn't have it here. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll have to be on my phone to find it. You know, we really need to log in some things. What's all this? You had extra? No. Oh, okay.
20, 80 minutes.
80 cents over.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all right.
Hey,
We're still good. We're still good. Did you put the cap on?
I did, I don't know.
Yep, you did. All right, so where are we going?
Hold on, in the back.
Hospital next.
Yeah, that one. The call, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so, and I that's still not going to work. Oh. Still going to be short. No, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. I hate doing logistics on the fly. Yeah, those are very good. What is that, Bigfoot? Oh, jacklings. Yeah, tear me off a little piece of that. You know, I really should. Hairy sauce. Yeah, I like those better than
good. Yeah. I don't think it's expensive.
They're not good for you.
This is expensive.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harry. Well.
Did it fall in the...
Something in the hole.
All right, so I have no clue what I'm talking about tomorrow because I can't look it up. My poor employee's hands look like really swollen. That's going to get really big by tomorrow. You're going to need some Benadryl. We'll get some at the hospital.
Yeah, they're getting worse.
Yeah, my employee's hands are getting all swollen up. Well, you know, it's good for your arthritis.
People do that. Beets.
It's a bee, not a wasp. All right.
A little more. Sit.
Of course, they use hornets sometimes.
Sit. You sit it. Sit.
Hold on, I'm getting on the highway, guys.
Sit.
All right, we are heading down the highway, looking for adventure. Here we go. Now.
Sit.
All right, now I need to look at logistics again here before I start talking to you. We're gonna be flat friggin' broke because I have to have that and that.
The hotel or one?
That and then the other. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we going? Are we going to the big hospital or the one that's over on this side of town?
I don't know. Big hospital.
Big hospital, right?
You can
I'll deal with it when I get there. But we're okay. It'll level out.
hold on.
Harry's real excited about
Thanks.
these
Keep it.
jackling things.
That's it.
He's going to be up here barking now. He's like, I know you've got more. I know you do. I know you do. Let me sniff your hands. I know you do. All right. Redneck, how are we doing? I hope he's okay. Yeah, it's... Here, let me just...
Pause.
See? You see that? It's very hard to see, but you can see this is all puffy. That's where he got stung by wasp. He's all right. He's not allergic. Man, they get me, I'm dead. I have got EpiPens all over the house. I guess it happened because when I was a little kid, I got stung on the lip by a horse. Yeah. And I got President Cologne. There's nothing more foul than the president. Sorry. Political stab there. Actually, it just doesn't name the president. It just says president. Actually, this isn't too bad. That's actually not too bad. I had some, what was it? Adidas. Oh, that stuff is so foul. You spray that Adidas stuff in, you can clear a room. Like, you see him sneezing? You're gonna be quiet? You gonna be quiet? I'll spray this. You'll be gagging. He's like, I don't want to smell the president. All right, let me. Oh, I'm not supposed to scratch my head, and I just did. Let's see what we've got up in here. Tues Thurs. Okay, hold on. I'm having a little trouble. Here, would you hand me your thing? See, in the car, when I'm in the office, I can read your guys' stuff real easy. And I'm really old, so my vision is crappy. Some days I can read that from here. Other days I have a little difficulty. So today, we're going to take just a second, which my employee should be doing this for me, but he's too busy watching TV now. Hold on. Here we go. Now let's see if I can see these comments. All right, a poll came up for Streamlabs. Damn it. Wonder where they wrote. Oh, they're on Twitch. Hold on, I think. Here we go. Now let's see if I can see these. Dang, my vision is so bad today. Hold on. All right, a poll came up for Streamlabs. I sold 8 bars. Oh, you sold 8 bars of copper? You did? You must have seen my show the other day. I had all those bars of copper. You know, I've got a whole box of that stuff. You know, there's a little value in that. There's a little value in that copper. You know, I bought that several years ago, and it's actually steadily increased.
8 years ago?
Yeah, from 8 years ago, I've actually gained some significant value on copper, of all things. A friend of mine that was a stock investor was griping at me. I said, well, what are you griping at me for? What's your problem? He goes, well, I told you I don't have rib in my warehouse. I said, well, why? You're not even selling products. Because it's ceiling to floor copper. And I said, what? He goes, yes. And this is like 9 years ago. He goes, copper's value has gone down a little bit right now because there's some sort of price war. So I'm basically buying all I can get my hands on. He goes, as a matter of fact, you might want to get your hands on a little bit. So I did. Filled up a little box with it. Well, the guy knew what he was doing. He made quite a bit of money. Now that warehouse is, of course, now empty. But he sold out like 2 years ago. But I still got mine, and it's still gone up. So you got to watch all the things. You can't just put your money in. You can't just put your money in the same things that always turn a return. You've got to be a little risky. You've got to take a few little risks. Steady, small increase is always better than a large jump. If you can cash out on a large jump, you're doing good. But see, that's the thing. Nobody ever cashes out at the right time. They end up either gaining and then losing everything they gained, or they end up waiting too long and lose everything. So I like to do like what I call solid investments. Yes. I'm trying to see what you wrote here.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
You made about $80. That's pretty freaking good. I don't know what I'm gonna make on mine. I haven't flipped it. Based on the numbers though, on what I've got in that box, it's probably about the same as that, maybe a little less. I have probably much less than you. But I'll have to look. I don't want to tell you the wrong info. But I would say probably I can pretty much guess what you got. And I'm probably having about the same return. I don't know how long your investment flip time was. Another thing that I've been kind of screwing around with for a few years, certain coins. Coins, dangerous market, because sometimes they're valuable because they feel that there's going to be a demand and limited numbers, but then when you get down to brass tacks, nobody wants it, and then the value drops out. So I'm not really messing with the coins too much. Are you all right?
I'm done. I don't know what to eat here.
You're making all kinds of noise. All right, so let's move on. You're sneezing.
That puts in my throat.
Oh, the dust. No one wants to hear. All right, so hold on. We've got traffic issues here. Let's get around this idiot. He's going 60 miles an hour. All right, we're getting around this guy who's going way too slow, and I've got way too many things to do. All right, so the show again. We're going to recap this show thingy. There's two different kinds of, well, there's more than that, but there's two primary shows that I do on YouTube. And again, I'm touching my head. I'm not supposed to do that. There's two. One is helpful tips. That's where I get in and I teach you everything you need to know about how to run a business, how to market it, how to blog it, how to do everything involved. That's helpful tips. That is at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Key Webco YouTube channel on both Tuesday and Thursday. By the way, before my show on Tuesday, a friend of mine has a show. Debbie does sales on her YouTube channel. She's at 6, I'm at 7. Then on Wednesday, that's totally different. Totally different. It's like I flip a switch and it's all different. On Wednesday and Friday, Wednesday at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, Central Time, and on Friday at 7 p.m. at night, which is not a very good time, Friday night to be doing this, but that's when I said. But you come into the show and you bid and you get things wholesale, below wholesale. You fill up boxes and we ship them off to you. Now, you could do that to resell, or you could just do it to get it really cheap. I'm emptying a big warehouse, so you might as well take advantage of this while it lasts, because I'll tell you this right now, if I don't get some boxes filled here in the next week or two, it's bonfire time, and I will do it. Don't think I won't. I've thrown away more than $1 million before. I've changed businesses before. For other people, I've written off 20, 30, $40 million losses. So, $1 million of the product flushed down the toilet, spat behind. Because I can make that loss back in less than a year. So, I need that warehouse operational to make that income. And that's not in e-commerce. So what I'm going to be doing is, if my employee doesn't get stung to death by wasps, he'll be putting motorcycles together. And then we have friends in Kansas City that can move those. Actually, two friends now. I had one that I was ready to set up the business just for them. But another friend, totally different area of town, found out what I was doing, contacted me and said, hey, I'd move 1 or 2 of those a week, easy. So not only do I have a primary outlet, I have a secondary backup outlet. First one I feed is the primary, and then if I have a little money left over, we send a few units to the secondary. If I can build it up where I get enough flips and returns, we'll max out both stores with motorcycles. So that's kind of my project. One of them. Now my online stuff, you still may be interested in that. I've actually quadrupled the size of my online business. Instead of just messing around with eBay, I now have my global store. That is keywebco.com. Matter of fact, I just added a few hundred items this morning. I should be up to, oh, that reminds me. I've got to save $25 somehow this week I am going to add another drop shipping company that is all US fulfillment. I'm going to have to make a separate collection within my store because they get the items in 3 days, just like Amazon. Yep. So that's going to change my store's market. I have an issue, guys, like all global sellers. I can't ship you your item and get it in 3 days. Not if it's coming from wherever the closest warehouse you are in the world is, and a lot of times that's China. It could be anywhere from a week to 3 weeks before you get your items. There's no way for me to give you a general policy because it's all based on where you are and what you're buying. As a matter of fact, I had a person in Colorado buy something and a person in New York buy something. One came from China, they got it in less than a week. One came from Canada, they were in New York. It took 3 weeks for them to get. So that's a major hindrance for my business because people are like, oh, well, it's cheap enough, I'll just wait. But I lose a lot of sales over that. So I have an opportunity. Not sure I really want to take it because I don't really need all these extra products. However, if I do this correctly, I should be able to make a collection that I put at the very top of my store that will have 60,000 products. I've only got 7,000 in my store right now. That's all global. But I should be able to put a few collections. I might have to spread it up a little bit. I have to figure out the logistics. But today, I'm going to try to add that. This is drop shipping in US fulfillment. Orders sent out within a day, and they get it within like 2 or 3 days. So you can say you get your item in 5 days and not have a problem. I always add a little time. I much rather have a little bit more difficulty getting a sale, but then when someone buys it, they're getting it on or before their expectations. The biggest mistake you can make is say I have 3-day shipping and day 4 hit. It's much better to say I have 5-day shipping and they get it on day 3 or 4. So, but if I can add, I really need to do that. That's 60,000 products. Push of a button kind of import. I have to adjust. Yes, I have to adjust.
3 days is good.
Yeah, and they can get them to them in 3 to 5 days. Hell yeah. But the prices, pay what you pay on Amazon or anywhere else. That's why I was lollygagging about wanting to add that. I really didn't want to do that. I have a lot of items that, yes, you can get extremely fast, but it's too difficult to differentiate between this listing on my store you can get in 5 days, this listing in your store takes 3 weeks. Price may be almost the same. There's no way for you to tell what it's going to do. And I don't know what it's going to do either. But with this new importer that I've got, I can add up to 60,000 products, all US fulfilled. See, my US sales suck because everyone wants everything in 5 minutes. Global, I'm doing gangbusters, but the United States sucks. So if I add this US dropship fulfilled thing in there, then I should be able to increase my US sales, which is the only place I'm lagging. Everywhere else on the planet loves me, guys, because I charge baseline all the way across the board, guys. I do not screw my customers. You might have to pay a little bit less than what you would get it for in a couple days from the platforms, but you normally get a little bit better thing, or you'll get a really good price. There's always some sort of value to compete with that slower shipping time. But if I can add that today, if I have enough money to do that, I might. I don't think I will, but I might. Depends if I have some sales. If I get a couple of little sales today on my global store, I may just add this new fulfillment company. I did some reading. They got pretty good reviews. The only negative-ish kind of reviews they got were from the sellers because the profit margins are very tiny. I don't care what the profit margins are. I just want profits. I'm going to be listing 60 to 100,000 items in my store. Do you think I really care what the profit margin is on any of those products? No, I just want volume sales. See, I'm a volume sales business. My business model is considerably different than most businesses. That's why eBay, I'm dumping $1 million of my inventory off. Just literally, I'd burn it up in my yard for all I care. But instead, I'm going to make it available to all you sellers. Dirt cheap. Why? Because if my search engine can't generate 50 sales a day, I'm not going to be bothered. That doesn't mean that those items weren't selling, but they're selling way too slow. Wasn't getting the search engine results I need to do my volume sales. I don't even care what my profit margins are. It's about sales, lots of sales every day. Flip those, flip those, flip those. If I don't have a platform with a search engine that provides me enough sales results, then I close the platform, and that's what I do with eBay. It is much better for me to have one sale a week where I get all the profits from than have 10 sales a day where 5 of them are thefts that you can't cancel on eBay. And then pay them, Tim. There's a fly in here. Then there's a fly in here. Fly.
Oh.
See if you can get it out of here. Driving me nuts. Can't stand flies. All right, you got it.
Some mosquitoes.
No, that's a fly. You have a call. Could you handle that, please?
Oh.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I am on the highway. It looks really stormy out there. I'm about ready to let you go because I can see my signal is dropping and I am heading into what looks like hell of rush hour. So I think I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on. I'm sorry I'm not really reading your comments too well here. I like to put your website on my YouTube. Oh, sure. You can do that. You are Twitch, right? I think you're on Twitch. I'm not overly familiar with Twitch. I've added it. I've added some of its features. And I'm not real popular. That I've got a few watchers, and my nurses watch over there. But yeah, we can work that out. If you have a YouTube channel, there's no problem putting links in my thing. You're more than welcome to put a link to your business website, put a link to your channels. You've been talking to me for a while, so just go ahead and just drop those links here, right here in this chat. And I'll share your website. I'll put it in my feeds and share that around too. Yeah, I love to exchange. Anyone that's willing to, I'll share yours or share mine, even though you can't really do that on YouTube because that's a policy violation. Everyone does it, but you're not supposed to do that. But seriously, anyone that wants to do a share exchange, I have absolutely no problem with that. Alrighty, guys. Well, I better get off here because I am really freaking out on this traffic. Look, storm. Guys, you want to see what I'm going into? Look at this. You see how dark that is? It's 9:30 in the morning. You see on my horizon what I'm driving into? And I have light enhancement on my camera. That's 3 times darker than what you're actually seeing. And I'm heading into all that drama today. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. I don't even know what my topic is. I really don't know what my topic is. It might be Twitter that we're talking about tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I know, that's a big long.
Tyler, it's coming.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk. Why does every idiot on the highway decide to drive either in front of me or behind me? And now I've got one on both sides. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to pay attention to traffic now. Oh, man. Pull out in front of me. Yeah, that's real smart. Not very bright, people. Yeah, I'm going to have to let you go. I'm going to have to pay attention to these idiot drivers. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to everyone again soon.